what did you do this morning?
Well, I just do some little animation.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Well,
and you watch animation or what?
Well, I just make animation.
Oh, okay. And Jenny, first of all, congratulations on your exam paper.
Thanks.
Well done. You did really well. I'm so proud of you. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know. But I am grateful. It's not I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Jenny, today we're going to talk about water. Okay? So we're going to match sentences ending. So match the pictures number 1 to 6. Okay? We have here above with the words A to F, we have a canal, a lake, a pond, a puddle, a stream, and a well.
Okay. So a pond would be 5. A stream would be 2. A lake would be 3.
A lake would be your.
A well would be 4.
4, yes.
And A would be 6.
And which one is 6?
Is a canal is 6.
A canal, yes, is 6. Well done. Now that was really good. Now match the words number 1 to 10 with the definitions A to J. A dam, a drought, a flood, a lagoon, a liquid, a reef, a reservoir, a sandbank, a seabed, and a salt. Okay, so you're going to match them for me. Number 1 to 10 with A to J.
Okay. A dam would be
Oh, sorry, Jenny. There we go.
Is a dam is A?
Okay, so let's see. A is saying an area of calm sea water that is separated from the ocean by a line of rock or sand. Okay. A dam. So something like a dam is like this. Okay. Like 1.
So
B is saying a lake that is used for storing water before it's applied to people. That is a reservoir.
Oh, okay.
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 A flood. Which one do you think is a flood?
Well, a large amount of water.
Yeah.
So is it I?
That one is no, not necessarily. Okay.
J. Right?
Ah. You think it's J? Then put J there.
Okay. A silt. Is it E?
E. a bank of sand below the surface of sea or river. Okay, that's called, do you think that's not maybe a reef?
Well, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Can be. Sorry, Jenny.
Okay. A substance which is not solid but which flows can be poured, for example, water as a liquid. A lagoon.
Okay.
A lagoon. This is similar to a typhoon.
Very similar.
So is it I?
Jenny, give me 1 second. Can you give me 1 second quickly before we continue? Give me 1 second. So sorry about that.
Okay.
Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Just quickly. Right, here we go. So sorry, Jenny. Just quickly downloading that. Water. Here. I'm so sorry, Jenny. Okay, so let me just quickly grab that. I'm going to help you with this one. Okay. There we go. So a dam, okay, I'm going to help you with a dam is H. Okay. You can write the H, which is a wall that is built across a river in order to stop the water flowing and to make a lake. Okay, there we go. Now, we had, let's do number 2, a drought. Okay.
Is it A?
I would say 2. I would say so when we have it means it's very dry. There's no rain that's falling. Okay? So J.
Okay.
Okay. A flood, which one would you say is a flood?
Is I.
Mm-hmm.
A lagoon.
A lagoon, yes. Normally it's separated from the ocean.
So it's
like
it's A.
It's A, yes, well done.
And a liquid is F.
Yes.
A reef is
Yeah. This, so you see this. Normally you see the surface of the sea.
So C.
Yes. Well done.
A river is
a reservoir. Yes.
Reservoir is
when we store normally water.
Store. Okay.
Which one would you say? So normally a reservoir is where they keep the water in case we need water to supply people and buildings.
Looking for that. So it's B. A sand
B.
bank, I think,
Yes.
is G.
G or E?
G. Wait. E? Is it E?
Is it E or G?
I think it's E.
It's E, yes. Well done.
And a seabed is G. A silt is
So normally a silt is where a lot of mud comes together by the river.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for that.
So don't you think a seabed, okay, is called as the ground under the sea? So at the bottom.
The seabed is at the bottom.
Yes. It's the ground under the sea. That's a seabed.
Okay.
And then a silt is basically the fine sand, swell, or mud which is carried along by a river.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. But I'm gonna try my best to remember all the meanings.
It's okay. So I'm gonna help you once again. Okay. So a dam. Which one do you think is a dam again?
Is H.
A wall that is built across a river in order to stop water flowing and to make a lake. Drought. Remember when it's very dry, it hasn't rained. So which one is that?
J.
Yes. A flood. Lots of water.
Wait. I.
Yes. And then a lagoon.
A lagoon. C.
C or A?
A.
So a lagoon is when it's water is separated from the ocean. Right. That's a lagoon. And then a liquid
is F.
Yes, well done. A reef
B.
B or C?
C.
C, yes. A reservoir. Remember when we need water to supply people?
Yeah, it's B.
B, yeah. A sandbank.
D.
Yes.
Where? Okay.
And then just one quick question. And then is it D or E? A sandbank.
E.
Yeah. Yes. There we go. And then a seabed
is D.
D. And then the last one is silt with the mud
is G.
Well done. Okay, any questions so far, Jenny?
No, but
can you remember them now?
Well, can you send this picture for me so I could remember it?
Yes, absolutely. So let me just quickly screenshot it so you can practice this. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then once again, I'm also just going to do this. 6, 3, 5, 1, 2, and 4. I'll send this to you as well. Okay.
Okay. Can you send
and
me?
And then the next one, so moving on to that. Okay. Match the nouns 1 to 7 to the words A to G with a similar meaning. Sweat, rain, steam, watering, cleaning, drink, and dunking. What does it mean if it vapors?
Steam.
Vapor.
Steam.
That's steam, yes. So when we boil something, the steam comes out. Okay, it evaporates.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Purification. What is purification?
Watering, or is it sweat?
If we make something pure, we clean it.
So cleaning. Okay? Cleaning.
Yes. There we go. Perspiration. Perspiration.
Rain.
So it's like when water comes out of something.
So it's watering. Oh, sweat.
Sweat. Okay, like we use deodorant. Okay, so perspiration is sweat. Okay. Rain.
Irrigation.
Precipitation. Precipitation. And then watering.
Perspiration.
Irrigation. Okay. Irrigation. Drink.
A beverage.
Yeah, beverage. Well done. Dunking.
Immersion.
Immersion, yes. Because it immerses. Well done. Okay, don't worry, Jenny. So these are exact. So if we say it's going to rain, okay, that means there's precipitation. If we say there's steam coming out, there's evaporation coming out. And watering, okay, so the irrigation, cleaning is purification. And then to drink, beverage, dunking, immersion. Okay, so those are exactly the same meaning as the words. Don't worry, Jenny, I'm going to send this to you so you can practice it. Okay. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, fantastic. Now moving on to the next part. Underline at least 10 words or phrases related to the topic of liquids in the text below. Use a dictionary if necessary. 10 words or phrases related to the topics of liquids. Okay? So think about what we can do with liquid. Can we drink it? Can we boil it? What can we do with it? Okay? So, and how do we measure it? Okay? What do we use? What can we? What do we use water with? What things do we use? Okay, so thinking of utensils and equipment. So can you underline 10 words that we can use liquids with?
Is it literal count?
Liters, yeah. Liters of stock, well done.
Boil. Pour. Boiling.
Can we use a kettle for water or liquid?
Boiling. Wait, I'm gonna simmering. Wait, does simmering count? Or is it like simmering the flavor? If that's meaning.
Boiling, yes, well done. Simmering, well done.
A glass of sweet white wine, that's liquid.
Well done.
Is it more?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have, there we go, glass wine, yeah. Stock spoon, yes. There we go, boiling stock spoon, yeah. 1, 2, 4. Boil, pour, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What about runny?
Oh, okay.
Water can be runny. Yes.
Is there more?
Kettle. One more. Kettle.
But that's an object though.
Yeah, we can use an object with liquid.
Oh, okay.
Aye, well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, moving on to the next part, number 5. Complete the text with the words A to G. So we have beverage. Okay. Remember what is beverage?
Yeah.
To drink. Dunk. Blow. Saucer. Do you know what is a saucer? A little plate.
Yeah.
To sip. A spoon and stir. Okay, so read the text first without using the words, and then we're going to go back, and then you're going to tell me which words goes where.
Okay, there is an art to having a blah blah in your traditional English room in Britain. You don't put your elbows on the table. You don't make noise with your blah blah on the inside of your cup as you blah blah your tea. You don't insert the cream, blah, blah, from the teaspoon or handle the sugar cubes. And if you use a mobile phone or blah, blah, your biscuit in your tea, you were invited to leave. There are other rules too. The cup should be placed back on the blah blah between sips and not wave in the air. And you should not blah blah on your tea to cool it. So there's an art to having a beverage.
A beverage. Yes,
Yeah.
well done. A.
In one traditional English term in Britain, you don't put your elbows on the table, you don't make noise, but your spoon
With your
on the inside of your cup as you stir your tea. You don't insult the queen. You don't insult the queen. Dunk from your teaspoon or handle your sugar cube. And
You
if
don't insult the queen, what from the teaspoon or handle the sugar cubes.
And if you use you don't insult the queen and then sip.
And then you don't sip from the like that.
Okay. From your teaspoon or handle the sugar cubes, and if you use mobile phones. Okay. or dunk your biscuit in your tea you were invited to leave. There are other rules too. The cup should be placed back on the saucer between sips and not wave in the air. And you should not blow on your tea to cool it. Blow.
Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Any questions on any of these words?
No.
Okay. Now, number 6. Can you list 10 sports which can be done on or in water or on ice or on snow? 10.
Snowboarding.
Yes.
Skating. Swimming. Okay, 10, which is wow.
Right.
Okay, skating, snowboarding, swimming.
Yes.
Sports. Oh, which is okay, sports.
Yeah. How about ice hockey?
Ice hockey. Yeah.
Huh? What about figure skating?
Yeah.
Right. What about sailing?
Oh, okay.
And do you know what is rowing?
Yeah.
Right. And scuba diving.
Oh, okay.
Right. So those are types of sports we can do in the water, on the water, in the water, or even on ice. Okay. Now, the next part, let me just quickly remove these. Okay. Number 7, we're going to underline the correct word in the sentence number 1 to 6. Okay. The river meanders or pours in great loops along the plain before it reaches this. So I want you to read, Jenny. Don't worry of not understanding. I'm going to explain to you just now. But I want you to read number 1 to 6 and choose what is the best suited answer.
What is a meanders?
The river. So with meanders, okay. Do you know what means? Do you know what it means? Pours.
Yeah.
Right. So meanders is when it blends, when it comes together.
Oh, okay. So the river meanders?
Yes. There we go. Meanders. Well done.
The water seep out of the burst pipe and soak the passerby. The water goes out of. Is it seep?
So do you know what means gushed?
Yeah, like bursting out.
The water what out of the burst pipe?
So, okay, the water goes out the first pipe, and so the passerby.
Yes, well done.
I poured him a fresh cup of coffee.
Yes, perfect.
It was a very hot day, and sweat was seeping slowly down my face.
Okay, so sweet. So what does it mean if it's seeping?
Like going drip, like going down slowly.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what is the difference between seeping and trickling?
Like sweating a lot.
Yes, there we go. So like it drips. So it drips.
So it will be trickling.
Yes, correct. Well done. And then number 5.
The milk was seeping slowly through the paper carton.
Yes, there we go. And number 6.
The river flowed through the valley.
The river flowed. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Any questions on any of these?
No.
Okay, well done. Now, with the practice exercise, okay, the task tests your ability to understand the main ideas in a text. You are given a number of incomplete sentences and you need to complete them by choosing from the list options. Okay? There may be more options than you need. The sentences are based on a text and will be in the same order as the information in the text. Try to predict how each sentence will end before looking at the list endings. Okay. So if we look at number 1, okay. So with this one, before we're gonna do this one, okay. I rather want us to do number 2. Match the sentences beginning 1 to 8 with the endings A to H. Okay. The predictions you made for some of these should help. Okay, so possibly without reading all of the details. So I just quickly want to show you this. A small and medium size enterprises are responsible for, okay, the environment paying taxes. Okay, so for preposition before follows must noun. For the environment, yes, paying their taxes. Okay? Between 70 and 75% of SMEs are unaware of, okay, the tax benefits that promise. Okay. Jenny, let's have a look at this one. I'm going to help you with number 1. Okay. Small and medium-sized enterprises are responsible for up to 80% of environmental crimes. Okay? Let me just quickly see something here.
What does this mean?
This is a little bit. Wait. Okay, there we go. Jenny, can you read for us the text and then we're going to do the answers? There we go. Sorry, I was just looking for that one.
Small and medium-sized enterprise, SMEs, are responsible for up to 80% of environmental crimes and more than 60% of this commercial industrial waste product in England and Wales, according to research by the Environment Agency. The body says, however, that between 70 and 75% of SMEs are unaware of the environment's obligation. Many SMEs also believe that environmental compliance will be too costly and benefit limited. Only few businesses realize how much energy spending could be reduced by doing something simple such as switching off machines that are not in use. While a fundamental shift in business attitude is desired, agencies like EnviroWise are aware that profit incentive means that with the answer. For instance, Westbury Dairies in Wiltshire has introduced a system to collect and reuse condensation foam during the milk evaporation process. This was reduced the demand for mains water up by about 90%. Cost saving from purchasing water alone succeeds €340,000 per year, but businesses like Westbury Dairies are still in the minority. It is estimated that UK businesses should save a further €3 billion through improved environmental performance.
Okay. So environmental performance. Okay, so based on what you read, now let's have a look. Small and medium-sized enterprises are responsible for
D.
Yes, D. Environmental crises. Well done. Between 70 and 75% of small and medium enterprises are unaware of
C.
Yes, the environmental obligations. Okay? And small enterprises often complain that they have
F.
Yes. And then number 4. Can you read number 4 for us?
Unfortunately, a lot of small companies don't think about the environment. Okay.
So unfortunately, a lot of small companies don't think about the environment.
Is it B?
Okay. B, yes. Until something goes wrong and they are in breach of legislation. Number 5.
Many SMEs also believe that environmental compliance would be too costly. E?
E or A?
Oh, A.
A. There we go.
Only few businesses realize how much energy spending could be reduced by doing something simple. Where is it?
Such as?
G.
G, yes.
In 1994, just 20% of businesses in the UK accepted the link. H?
H or E?
E.
Between environmental performance and profitability, yes. Okay. And then the last one?
Is H.
Yes. So through improved environmental performance. Okay. Well done, Jenny. This wasn't very easy, but you did pretty well. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. So don't worry. I'm going to send you these to practice once again in your own time. Okay. Okay. So we have read this. Just quickly one. Okay. Can you read for us the next article here?
Searching for artifacts under the sea is some of the most difficult work that archaeologists encounter. The sea, like space, is an alien environment to the human frame. Complex survival equipment must often be done before archaeologists can make even the first scrape in the seabed. The alternative to diving suits and air things is the submersible. But the use is expensive. Bob Barrett is one of the one to find the Titanic in 1985, although he admitted last month that the expedition was a cover story for a mission to find and inspect two sunken nuclear submarines. One of the most important things that an archaeologist will need in searching the seabed is solid research. Academics in treasure hunters can spend years studying old documents for clues of where best to begin.
Okay, so based on what we have read, looking for items under the sea requires, now there's one that is correct here. Which one out of these four is correct?
As A.
Which one?
A, is it A, or on some occasion?
Okay, so the answer is C, a great deal of groundwork, because one of the most important things that an archaeologist will need is solid research. Academics and treasure hunters can spend years studying old documents for clues on where the best to begin. Okay. So that is C is the answer. Okay. So Jenny, and then I want you to read number 2 for us.
Once the most likely locations have been identified, the business appearing beneath the wave can start. Sonar is a tried and tested technology, and among its biggest successes was the discovery of the wreck of the Mary Rose in the late 60s. The ship was part of the Henry VIII fleet and sank in the Solent during an engagement with the French in 1545. Archaeologists devoted years to inspecting the wreck, raising a host of artifacts, and eventually lifting part of the timber hull to the surface. Where more problematic than recovering artifacts is preserving them. An archaeologist often need to keep their finds in controlled conditions to prevent disintegration. Disintegration. Okay. In clear water, divers can search for wrecks just by scouring the seabed. Among such discovery was that of the Quebec merchant Captain William Key's ship, in water only 10 feet 3 meters deep off Catalina Island in the Dominican Republic.
So, finding artifacts has been made easier recently with new sonar technology, or B, was very successful in the 60s, or C, is not as difficult as keeping them in good condition, or D, was one of William Kidd's activities. Which one would you choose?
Is it B?
C. Even more problematic than recovering artifacts is preserving them. Okay. So, Jenny, well done on a great session. Did you enjoy today's session?
Yeah.
It wasn't that easy, but I'm going to send you the words so you can recap on that, so you know exactly the meanings of them. Well done, Jenny. You did really, really great today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, Jenny.
Goodbye. Have great days.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.